Anything that the other kids have to say?
Let me see. Nope.
But the baby. And what about Ashigumo? Does he have any lore about the... And you haven't really gone to the grotto for the training unless it was just all the moves that you already have.
Oh, is it still nighttime?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Our day started early. That's what's going on. Or, no, it's still nighttime. What? I thought... Didn't we rest?
No, we didn't. You just went out again.
Oh. I guess you're right. I've lost all sense of time here.
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, it's not drying very well with all the rain, but at least everything's drained.
Okay, process ingredients. Go to bed. Oh. Make vinegar.
Hmm.
Okay. No, see, we had dinner.
But now we have more dinner?
I'm confused by this.
But now you're on day 3.
It's just permanent nighttime.
Get back to work. Do we have to dry the stuff now?
Yeah, I'm confused. Maybe we're sleeping through the day.
Oh.
Because timing was bad. Unfortunately, we gotta pull in the rice. Then move to the storehouse. But threshing?
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's to get all the grains out. Interesting.
I'm a threshing
It's
machine.
almost like a nutcracker, but you squeeze the 2 pieces of wood together and it strips them off.
I'm a threshing machine.
Interesting. You could press B to let someone else handle
I
it.
could. Vice dryness. Not very. Hulling. Mortar and pestle.
So now you're making it into flour?
Yep.
Or no, maybe you're taking all the hulls off of them. The more you hull, the whiter the rice becomes.
White rice improves your growth. I don't need food bonuses. I'll make it work. Well. Yeah.
I remember when we got brown rice for a while. It was interesting. I think white rice takes on sauces and flavors a bit better.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't had our brown rice in a while. Are we out?
I think we haven't had brown rice for a while. I can always check.
Yeah, I think we were
got-
starting to get into brown rice
We got
pretty
the
hard.
giant bag of white rice when rice was practically non-existent at the grocery store
Yeah.
because of the pandemic starting. The rice has apparently lasted us a while.
Gale of the Husker. I'm learning farming skills left and right.
Yeah, you see, now it's daytime.
Yeah.
Only 60% is hulled. Why do they...
I think I get abilities later that increases the amount of hulling that I can do.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, the other step, it said, let someone else handle this. This, you have to do it all.
Well, it's because you're supposed to choose between brown rice or white rice.
So why not do it with the click of a button?
Yeah.
As opposed to, you're probably going to destroy your controller at this rate.
I don't know, maybe. I'm just
And
waggling
that's my
the controller back and
'cause
forth.
It's the pretty one.
Oh, This is easier. I don't even have to do up and
Spinning
back
it
and
around
forth.
in
I
a
can
circle.
just spin it. Yeah, because it doesn't care if you give it a wrong, like a wrong input. Probably make you appreciate the work that goes into it. That sucks, though. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I'm only ever going to want to do this
You play
once.
games so that you don't work.
Yeah, kind
Or-
of.
Well, actually, I
mean-
suppose games do give you new objectives, so you're working on something else. But
Yeah.
why work on this? How is this fun? Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. New race complete. Oh, look! Notes. How was it? Terrible.
Ah, it increases my stats, though.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
So, spacing was a little close.
It didn't get much sunlight. Average water depth was too shallow for them?
Yeah. So it needs to be about 25.
Growth sprouts.
But then we didn't get to dry it too much. It's fine. I'll make... It's okay. We managed to sustain ourselves until the harvest, but...
The stalks looked to be a touch more robust, but the patty yield was scarce at best.
If we deduct the seeds we'll need for next year's crop, we won't have enough to eat. And yet, as meager as it is, the crop did increase. You have made progress, Princess. This is the period that will test your patience.
Ah! How detestable! A rough winter lies ahead for us all.
I recommend just keeping it flooded. Good to know.
Okay, I thought we were supposed to have it shallower than completely flooded, but I suppose we don't know our rice that well. Are you going to try to face the boss again?
I don't think I do enough damage yet. I'd like to upgrade my base weapon first. Plus, we don't have a whole lot of time.
Well, was that the end of a chapter?
No.
No?
Chapter is probably based on location, not based on you. I could be wrong. But, like, it'd be weird to have too much plot based on real time. There we go. And maybe I could be quite wrong on this. This is the last game for the night. It probably will be. I've been playing since noon, and it's after 8. Okay, so I actually do just enough damage that I can start harming the dark rabbits. Not too much, though. Oh, wait. Nope. They're all set to dark right now. They're not going to take any damage. This ain't worth it. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Bounteous Earth Grotto. Because there's no enemies here, and... I can probably... Okay, do this. Oh. Grab these. Go back to the world map. Go back here. I don't entirely know how long resting is supposed to take. That's the question. Oh, and we're still in autumn.
Really? The day didn't finish?
I guess not. Oh,
Oh,
well, there it
never
goes.
mind.
Now it's winter. Okay, change the menu. Let's see, have dinner.
Dried boiled rice, acorn broth, roasted grasshopper?
Gross.
What? Weren't you gonna rest until morning?
I was gonna process ingredients.
Ah, that's true.
I just do that after cooking every night. See?
Mochi! Pickled ginkgo.
Oh.
Amazake. Duburoku. Kuchikami.
I'm just going to make whatever.
Well, looks like you won't have any rice.
Maybe it's fine. I don't know. It won't rot this way.
That's true.
Okay, so it looks like rest until morning works properly. I thought it chilly, and sure enough, snow began to fall. Alright. So I guess that's all I do. So I guess what I do now is I just go out and hit things. I guess we probably... Oh, you know what? Denifag's had copper ore. We haven't gotten any iron either. Now here's the question. Nope.
Oh, no! Ouch.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
Frontal smash she raised corn.
Yep. I don't necessarily know what the effect of that is going to be. Proficiency. Crash combo damage by 15%. Okay.
So, what are your thoughts so far?
It's an interesting game. I like it. I like that the leveling system is based on your food. You get temporary buffs based on your meal. Like, that's actually a really compelling system that I've been kind of looking for in something for a while. It reminds me of Battle Chef Brigade, but in a much more immediately robust sense.
I'm a little disappointed that the dinner conversation stopped. I understand that...
I think the point is I'm supposed to unlock more areas before we get those.
Mm-hmm.
It would be nice if they had a bunch of them. But, like...
You would potentially have to record hundreds.
Yeah. Which, you know, I mean, maybe that's not that big of a deal. Especially because I doubt they're all voice acted. I think it's just kind of an oversight that, you know, localize your plot, don't go overboard. Wait, why did I do that? Get rid of them rocks entirely.
Dinner conversations... Wait, is that true?
Oh,
Do they depend on what you have for dinner?
that's interesting.
But wait, you had grasshopper and we didn't get a new conversation. Like that last meal, we should have had something new, if that was the case.
Maybe. Not necessarily, but maybe. Okay, let's go back to Skipping Stone Deal real quick.
Now, that first cave did also have another moon gate.
Yeah, I'm curious if the same key is used.
If you use the same key, or if you...
I guess we can go back real quick.
Mm-hmm. But it might be another boss battle.
Let's see, I think that got them all. It could be another boss battle. Why don't we do it after we fought the Ogre Man? Maybe.
Do you know if you're powerful enough to face the Ogre Man? Or the boar, I should say.
I'd want to change my regular weapon first. Because I was only doing 4 damage to him, which... I've doubled my overall damage since that point. I don't know. I think just having a slightly better weapon will make all the difference. Because I'm definitely rolling these guys considerably faster.
Mm-hmm. Oh, nope. Oh, I don't know what you're going for.
I want to knock it down.
Ah.
Here we go. Because I need a rock to destroy this, so I can go mine it here. Oops. Didn't work. Oh. Also a good source of stone.
Stone and clay.
Okay. So, anyway, going back to my thoughts, I enjoy this. I think it's actually a pretty neat product, and I'm enjoying what it is. The combat is a little clunky, but I think that comes down to the fact that
And
this is made by 2 people.
Oh, really?
I believe this is made by 2 people. I'd have to check the email again, but I'm pretty sure they said it was like a two-man team.
That'd be really impressive.
Sort of. I mean,
to
a lot
do-
of absolutely fantastic games. Yep, 2 developers. Because, like, Hollow Knight was made by, what, 4 or 5 people? Owlboy was made by 2 people.
Mm-hmm. Usually when things get divided up, I wonder if it's one person does art, one person does programming, but
And then...
maybe there's music, and I don't know what else.
Oftentimes with those, they will actually hire out a... oh, wait. Why did I go to this one? Let's not go to this one. This one doesn't have as good of stuff. Eggplant Hollow. Let's see. Oftentimes they will contract out work. So, like, Undermine was made by 2 guys, but all of their art was done by hired artists, for the most part. Slay the Spire was just done by 2 guys, from what I remember. Or maybe they hired an artist the entire way through. I forget.
And yeah, obviously they had to hire people for the voice acting.
Yeah. I think they hired, like, some actually decent people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They usually outsource voice acting or skip it entirely. Yep. Which I understand. Like, voice acting is hard and kind of expensive for a lot of studios. I'm assuming Xseed gave them... Well, you know what? Let's give this a shot. I'm assuming Xseed Games gave them a decent...
Okay, we've already done this dialogue before.
decent deal on voice acting. Okay. Well, at least for knocking enemies into him.
Oh, wow. You're doing
Yeah.
a lot more damage. You should be able to get him.
Let's see how much damage I do to him. 10.
So it's really
It's okay.
knocking enemies.
Want to get rid of that archer.
Because now they're doing about 200 damage to him
Yeah, the
when they make contact.
There we go. He's trying to hit me with his own dudes. Wait, wasn't there an archer somewhere in here?
I don't know where they went.
Guess not.
Maybe he dematerialized. Well, we've almost vanquished him.
Okay, there's the archer. Yeah, so I think this guy is just a test of, like, how good are you at whammoing enemies into other enemies?
I mean,
Ow.
I think that's the theme of this whole dungeon.
I love how it just, like... Let's see... That time...
You might just strike. Yep.
It's okay.
Ooh,
If
yeah,
I
thank goodness
use
for
the...
Raymond.
Got him. If I
Home
use
run
the
royalty.
grab move, it's... I don't take any damage as long as I'm shooting through an enemy.
Huh. How did that taste, you thewy vulgarian? Ahem. But, where was such a large demon hiding in a room this narrow?
I imagine that it watched us open the door and hurried in after us. But the equipment it wielded was of unusually high quality for a demon of its stature. Where did it get that on this isolated island?
Now that you mention it, it does seem odd. More pressingly, I find it unfathomable that a door I toiled to open merely led to an empty room. Just where shall I vent this fury?
Let me just walk into him.
I found a spirit bow.
Well now, what a fortunate discovery. Anything else? Nope.
What was completed warm-up? Was that it?
Yeah, that was the objective here.
Ah.
At least I'm assuming that's what it was. Oh, back here again. The voice actors that used are pretty popular. Yeah, I figured that much. It's just I really didn't want to hear her.
The ha, yeah.
Yeah, that stuff is maddening. I wonder if the next region... Oh, hello.
Ooh, a blizzard? Maybe? Or, oh.
Ah. What gelid climb is this?
I do admit, I am learning a couple new words
Yeah,
from her.
some of these are pretty...
Pretty obscure.
Yeah.
Because gelid? I don't know if I've ever...
I've never heard anyone say gelid before.
Mm-hmm. I could not see so much as a hand's breadth in front of my own face.
I really
Gelid. Icy, extremely cold.
Mmm.
This blizzard will undoubtedly have the demons holed up in their deep dens as well. We'll not be able to hunt for some time. Welcome back, Lady Sakuna and Tama. Please feel free to change into more suitable attire and warm yourself by the fire.
Well, why are they having little balls again? She's been working really hard to get all this nice food.
What, may I ask, are these supposed to be?
What, are your eyes broken all of a sudden? They're Tekasari dumplings. Mirth and I made them. If we're to survive until next year, we can't fill our stomachs with rice alone.
Isn't kusari the word for rotten in Yamato? That doesn't sound particularly appetizing.
In my hometown, we call them red spider lily dumplings. The spider lily itself is a poisonous plant, but if you crush the roots and soak them in water, then you get these.
Ah! I've had quite enough. What could be more tragic than someone of my noble status being exiled to this backwater island and fed poisonous dumplings? My cooking, not poison.
Lady Sakuna, the poison has been removed. Do not fret, Mirth. A quick rinse will make them as good as new.
I worked as I was told this entire year. Day after day, I hunted, I tended the fields, and kept a watchful eye on you people. And as a reward for my back-breaking labor, I'm offered this inedible refuse? Has the world gone mad? Nothing has improved at all.
Ha! Whine all you want, Miss High and Mighty. We got no meat or veggies, so you should be grateful for whatever we put on your plate.
I think it's pretty yummy, actually.
Ooh! Princess, where do you think you're going?
I dashed out rather impetuously. I should have put a raincoat on first. Enough. I hereby excuse myself from this duty. Right or wrong, I'll return home and flop down into my nice warm bed. I care nothing for those people. Do they deserve only to conspire? Oh wait, do they desire?
Do they exist?
Exist only. I think I was mixing up the desire and conspire
Yep.
and stuff.
Do they exist only to conspire against me and make my life harder? And Tama too. How dare he take their side when he's supposed to be my servant? Ugh, connivers, all of them. I'm done, 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 done!
And then she sunk out at sea.
Ah!
Was there a sea monster? Or it just looked like it was a storm out there?
I thought I was going to die. The night sea is this pitch black abyss. No way to get my bearings, no way to escape the elements, no way to see. How am I supposed to reach the capital under such harrowing conditions?
Lady Sakuna. Wait. Lady Sakuna. Princess.
What? They came for me? In this horrible snowstorm? I suppose I'll just have to return and take care of them.
Well, that was that. Okay. Snowing, same deal. Can't do anything with this area. What's with this, like... The muddy ground is, like, a really rough texture.
Mm-hmm. It's really grooved. Yeah, it's interesting. Oh. That's
I
interesting.
think we've already done these. Yeah, these are completed quests.
It's just
Grab the-
interesting because she actually has some unique perspectives.
Yeah, so
on what
she
the
actually
quests- Mhm.
writes the journal on her own. Okay, we are still in chapter 1, so apparently we've got a fair bit of time before we hit any kind of embargo on this one, which is nice.